1953 Kaiser Dragon. Price, $25,500. Location, Oklahoma. Offered here is a rare 1953 Kaiser Dragon, finished in jade tint paint with its distinctive styling and luxurious features. In 1953, Kaiser elevated the Dragon to its own flagship model, priced near $4,000 when new, equivalent to over $40,000 today. Just 1,277 were produced that year, and as of 2018, only 47 examples were registered in this color, making this an especially uncommon piece of post-war American automotive history. Exterior. The jade tint paint presents in good overall shape with some areas showing age, complemented by bright chrome and trim that display well. This Dragon rides on wide whitewall tires with gold spoke wheels, enhancing its upscale presentation. A green bamboo vinyl top remains in good condition, highlighting the car's distinctive style. Interior. The interior was designed by Maria Nichols, one of the few women in automotive design during the era. It features green and white Art Deco cloth and vinyl upholstery on the bench seats, accented by matching trim. The headliner is in nice condition, and while the stock radio is inoperative, the factory heater remains. Column shift automatic and push-button details complete the cabin's period-correct presentation. Drivetrain. Power comes from Kaiser's 226 SID Supersonic L-Head inline-6, paired with a 3-speed Hydromatic automatic transmission. The car retains its stock character, with functional wipers and a smooth-running drivetrain delivering the authentic Kaiser driving experience. Features and accessories. Car cover included. Miscellaneous manuals and leaflets. Original car jack. Standard radio, non-functional, and heater. Summary. With its rarity, flagship status, and period-correct details, this 1953 Kaiser Dragon stands out as a collectible example of early 1950s automotive luxury. Fewer built, fewer survive in this color, making it a desirable piece for enthusiasts seeking something beyond the usual classics. (1956) Ford Crown Victoria. Price, $12,750. Location, Maynardville, Tennessee. Presented here is a 1956 Ford Crown Victoria, an iconic mid-50s hardtop distinguished by its sweeping chrome roof band and classic styling. With its solid body, mostly complete condition, and desirable V8/automatic drivetrain, this example is an excellent candidate for light restoration or a straightforward project. Exterior. Finished in black paintwork, the Crown Victoria shows strong bones and solid panels overall. The body remains straight, with only a few small bubbles noted in the finish. Chrome trim and stainless appear complete, and the trademark stainless chrome across the roofline is present. Interior. The black interior remains in serviceable condition, offering a mostly intact presentation. While it would benefit from refreshing, the car comes with nearly everything needed to complete its restoration. Drivetrain and mechanical. Power comes from Ford's 292 cubic inch V8, paired with an automatic transmission. The brakes have already been gone through, though the car will require new points in a fuel tank before it is fully drivable. Once addressed, it should be a strong-running and roadworthy machine. Condition. Showing 61,000 miles, this Crown Victoria has been kept solid over the decades and is not plagued by the heavy rust often found in unrestored examples. Most parts needed to finish the car are included, making it a straightforward project for the next owner. Summary. This 1956 Ford Crown Victoria represents a chance to own one of Ford's most stylish mid-century designs at an approachable entry point. With a solid structure, complete parts, and only minor mechanical needs, it wouldn't take much to bring this hardtop back to life. Offered at $12,750, trades may be considered. 1957 Buick Century Riviera 4-door hardtop. Price, $8,000. Location, Ohio. This 1957 Buick Century Riviera is a pillarless 4-door hardtop that blends bold mid-century styling with Buick's signature banker's hot rod performance. Finished in copper and cream over matching vinyl upholstery, This example was acquired from the estate of its original owner in 2024 and remains largely original in presentation. Power comes from a 364Ci nailhead V8 mated to a 2-speed Dynaflow automatic transmission, with additional features including power steering, power brakes, 15 steel wheels, and an AM radio. It was sold at no reserve with a clean New Jersey title. The exterior is finished in a classic two-tone copper and cream combination accented by generous chrome trim. Signature styling details include 4 Vendy ports on each fender, Century badging on the rear quarters, a toothy grille, and bumper-integrated dual exhaust outlets. Fender-mounted mirrors, wraparound windshields, and bright window surrounds complete the look. Paint imperfections are visible around the body, and rust bubbling is noted on the trunk. Steel 15 wheels were Buick-branded hubcaps and white-line Hankook Kinergy ST tires sized 215/75. The car is equipped with power-assisted steering and brakes, making it more manageable than many contemporaries. Inside, the two-tone tan and cream vinyl upholstery extends to the door panels, which include armrests and bright trim. Amenities are minimal but air-appropriate, with a factory heater, vent windows, and a push-button AM radio. The dash houses a horizontal sweep 120 miles per hour speedometer and auxiliary gauges. The odometer reads 99 miles. The 364Ci Fireball V8 is fed by a 4-barrel carburetor and was factory rated around 300 horsepower, placing the Century among the quicker full-size sedans of its era. A tune-up was reportedly performed before the sale. Power is delivered to the rear wheels through Buick's signature Dynaflow 2-speed automatic transmission. Surface corrosion is noted on some underbody components. A well-preserved example of Buick's performance luxury philosophy from the jet age, this 1957 Century Riviera offers distinctive styling, a strong drivetrain, and a largely original presentation, making it an appealing candidate for preservation or light restoration. 1954 Ford Sunliner convertible. Price, $24,500. Location, Mesquite, Texas. Offered here is a 1954 Ford Sunliner convertible, beautifully restored and ready to be enjoyed. With its combination of classic mid-50s styling, a rebuilt V8, and modern braking upgrades, this drop-top represents an excellent opportunity for collectors and weekend cruisers alike. Finished in a striking red paintwork, the Sunliner shows clean lines and a polished presentation. The power-operated convertible top was redone during the restoration approximately 3 years ago and remains in excellent condition. Bright work, trim, and glass all present well, while the stance is set off by classic wheels and well-maintained tires. Inside, the black interior is in excellent condition with no rips or tears. Upholstery, carpets, and panels were redone during the restoration and still present beautifully. The cabin features period styling paired with driver-friendly functionality, including all working accessories, lights, blinkers, horn, heater, wipers, and even the license plate light. Under the hood lies a rebuilt 292 cubic inch V8, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission with overdrive for highway cruising. Mechanical upgrades include a dual master cylinder with front cross-drilled disc brakes, and an aluminum radiator, keeping the car both safe and reliable. The engine bay itself is clean and detailed, showing like new presentation throughout. The car was restored about 3 years ago and has been carefully maintained since. Floor pans and supports have been addressed with proper patchwork, ensuring long-term structural integrity. The odometer shows 54,545 miles, though actual mileage on the rebuild is less. Summary. This 1954 Ford Sunliner convertible offers a classic open-air driving experience with tasteful upgrades for modern usability. With its vibrant red finish, smooth-running rebuilt V8, power top, and reliable braking system, it's equally at home on the local cruise night or the open highway. Priced at $24,500, or $23,400 firm to move quickly, it represents a fun and stylish way into the world of 1950s motoring. Trades may be considered, though no boats or Harleys. (1955) Oldsmobile Royal 88 convertible. Price, $28,550. Location, Miami. This fully restored 1955 Oldsmobile Royal 88 convertible combines elegant styling, desirable open-air motoring, and Oldsmobile's legendary Rocket V8 performance. Finished in a striking white and blue two-tone color scheme with matching interior, this Royal 88 captures the post-war optimism and flair that defined mid-1950s American motoring. With rarity, luxury, and power, it remains one of Oldsmobile's most iconic offerings. Exterior. Presented in a two-tone white and blue finish, the car's crisp bodylines are accented by extensive brightwork, including a jet-inspired hood ornament, globe emblems, and a sculpted chrome bumper integrating the grille. Fender skirts and correct Oldsmobile badging reinforce the period-correct look. The power-operated convertible top is finished in a complementary color, giving this drop top a balanced and stylish presence. Interior. The blue and white leather interior carries the exterior's color coordination inside. Two full rows of seating provide comfort for passengers, while the symmetrical dashboard reflects the design themes of the era. Highlights include the dual-spoke steering wheel, dual oval dash clusters, a functional parking brake indicator, and the original AM radio still in place. Drivetrain. Power comes from Oldsmobile's 324 SID Rocket V8, a groundbreaking OHV engine that helped launch the horsepower race of the 1950s. The engine bay has been restored to a time capsule appearance, complete with boldly painted rocket valve covers. Paired with a Hydromatic automatic transmission, the V8 delivers smooth and confident cruising. Dual exhaust provides a dignified yet authoritative sound. Supporting features include power steering and power brakes for effortless driving. Features and documentation. Power steering. Power brakes. Power convertible top. Original owner's manual included. Summary. Convertible Oldsmobiles were among the most expensive cars in their day, making them rarer survivors today. This restored 1955 Oldsmobile Royal 88 convertible stands out with its attractive color combination, powerful Rocket V8, and open-air luxury. A true mid-century classic ready to be enjoyed and appreciated. 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe Tudor Sedan. Price, $8,500. Location, California. This 1950 Ford Custom Deluxe Tudor Sedan, part of the iconic shoebox generation, combines classic post-war styling with tasteful updates and mild custom touches. Acquired by the current owner in 2023, the car has since received a 3-inch drop kit along with mechanical updates including a new clutch, radiator, and thermostat. Power comes from a 226 Ci inline-6 mated to a 3-speed manual transmission, delivering a factory-rated 95 horsepower to the rear wheels. Finished in a bold shade of red with complementary pinstriping, the body features classic mid-century Ford cues like a split windshield, hood ornament, and body-color steel wheels mounted with Coker classic white walls. The tinted windows, driver's side mirror, and understated brightwork maintain the understated elegance of the custom deluxe line. The red paint was applied around 2018, and while blemishes are noted, the overall presentation is driver quality and ready for casual weekend outings or cruise nights. Inside, the two-tone gray cloth upholstery features diamond pattern inserts and button-tufted seat backs that extend into the door panels, lending a custom flair while retaining period-correct sensibilities. A cabin heater, a 2-spoke steering wheel, and a simple gauge cluster with a 100 mph speedometer complete the classic driving environment. The 5-digit odometer reads 41,000 miles, with approximately 3,000 added by the current owner. However, the Arizona title is marked not actual for mileage. The 226 Ci flathead inline-6 received service in 2023, including the installation of a new aftermarket radiator and thermostat. An oil leak is noted at the pan seal, though the engine is said to remain in running condition. Power is delivered through a column-shifted 3-speed manual transmission with a recently replaced clutch, making for a classic 3-on-the-tree driving experience. With its classic lines, mild stance drop, and period-correct mechanicals, this 1950 Ford Tudor offers a stylish entry into the post-war American car scene. It's now offered with an Arizona title in the name of the seller's spouse and would make an ideal candidate for further custom work or simply to enjoy as is. 1948 Kaiser Special Sedan. Price, $29,500. Location, Atlanta. This 1948 Kaiser Special sedan, finished in onyx black, represents one of the earliest post-war designs from Kaiser Frazer, a company that reshaped America's automotive landscape in the late 1940s. With only 34,835 miles showing on the odometer, this Kaiser presents as a well-preserved example of an uncommon classic. Exterior. The car wears an older onyx black repaint, paint code 101, which shows some imperfections upon close inspection but still presents well as a driver-quality finish. Its post-war styling is enhanced by wide white-wall tires with factory wheel covers, clean trim, and push-button exterior door releases. A small crack is noted in the passenger side glass, but the majority of the brightwork and trim remain intact, adding to the sedan's authentic character. Interior. The cabin is finished in gray cloth with a matching bench seat, reupholstered along with refreshed carpeting at some point in its history. The headliner remains original, as does much of the dashboard, retaining its vintage character. A standout feature is the left-side dash-mounted push-button starter, a hallmark of late 1940s Kaiser engineering. The fuel gauge and amp meter are reported to be functional. Drivetrain. Under the hood sits the 226 CIL head inline-six engine, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. This setup provides the smooth, steady performance that Kaiser sedans were known for in their day. The car continues to run on its original 6-volt electrical system, maintaining period-correct authenticity. With its stock exhaust note, it delivers the unmistakable sound of post-war motoring. Condition. While not a Concours-level restoration, this Kaiser has benefited from selective updates to keep it presentable and drivable. The repaint, reupholstery, and carpet have preserved its usability, while original elements like the dash, headliner, and key mechanical systems remain in place. It represents a rare opportunity to experience a survivor-class Kaiser sedan from a short-lived but innovative automaker. Summary. The 1948 Kaiser Special sedan stands as a piece of automotive history from an era when independent carmakers were competing with the Big Three. With its low mileage, correct inline-six drivetrain, period styling, and largely original interior, this car is both collectible and usable. Whether for local shows, vintage tours, or as a conversation piece in a collection, this Kaiser delivers post-war style at an approachable level. (1958) Chevrolet Impala convertible. Price, $34,500. Location, Los Angeles. The 1958 Chevrolet Impala marked the debut of what would become one of America's most enduring automotive nameplates. Introduced as a one-year-only top trim level of the Bel Air, the '58 Impala was a bold, expressive machine, longer, lower, and wider than anything Chevrolet had built before. This particular example, finished in radiant Rio red with a white power convertible top, exemplifies the exuberant design, V8 power, and feature-rich presence that defined General Motors' golden age. Exterior. A true statement piece, this Impala boasts stunning Rio red paint offset by dazzling chrome trim and rare factory accessories. From the quad headlights flanking the sculpted grille to the rear fender skirts and extended tail fins, the car radiates 1950s American flair. Dual rear antennas, a Continental spare tire kit, and extremely rare dual spotlight mirrors amplify the car's uniqueness. Fender skirts and a white convertible top lend a touch of class, while wide white-wall tires and steel wheels with factory covers complete the period-correct look. Interior. Inside, the dramatic styling continues with a tritone red, black, and silver vinyl interior, a hallmark of Impala convertibles. The wide bench seats offer room for 6 and are trimmed in bright materials that coordinate with the color key dash. Tinted glass adds refinement, while the factory Wonder Bar radio sits proudly in the center of the dash. Additional features include power-operated windows and a power convertible top, both of which elevate this already luxurious cruiser to a higher tier of comfort. Drivetrain. Under the hood is Chevrolet's potent 348 cubic inch turbothrust V8, topped with the desirable tri-power setup, 3 two-barrel carburetors delivering strong throttle response and an estimated 280-plus horsepower. The engine is mated to a Powerglide 2-speed automatic transmission, and exhaust is routed through a dual exhaust system, providing a proper V8 rumble. Power steering and power brakes make this big-body convertible easy to manage whether in traffic or on a highway cruise. Mechanical and undercarriage. While details on the undercarriage condition aren't specified, the car has clearly undergone a well-sorted restoration, with attention paid to mechanical integrity and road readiness. Key drivability features such as power brakes, power steering, and power top are all functional and allow for confident and enjoyable use. Driving impressions. This Impala drives just as it looks, smooth, composed, and effortlessly stylish. The big block V8 paired with the tri-power setup delivers confident acceleration, while the Powerglide transmission shifts smoothly. With the top down and the radio playing, this car offers a quintessential 1950s motoring experience. Summary. Few cars capture the spirit of 1950s Americana like the 1958 Chevrolet Impala convertible. With its debut-year exclusivity, high-end factory options, and rare accessories such as dual spotlights, this particular Impala is both a showstopper and a driver. It represents the ultimate blend of style, luxury, and performance, and remains one of the most collectible Chevrolets of the era. 1959 Ford Edsel Ranger. Price, $22,500. Location, Jacksonville, Florida. Offered here is a 1959 Edsel Ranger, originally purchased at Meyer Edsel in Richmond, Virginia. Its dealership building still stands as a reminder of the short-lived Edsel mark. This example presents as a mix of restored and preserved originality, finished in a striking redwood metallic and desert tan two-tone exterior. With numerous factory options and strong drivability, it represents one of the better preserved Rangers on the market today. Exterior. The two-tone redwood metallic and desert tan paint highlights the crisp body lines and bold front grille design that define the Edsel brand. Chrome and brightwork remain in excellent condition, complemented by spinner hubcaps that enhance its period-correct presentation. Interior. Inside, the tan interior is well kept, offering a clean and inviting cabin. Factory details remain intact, including the town and country radio, trunk release handle, and electric wipers. The driver's spotlight adds both style and functionality. Drivetrain. Power comes from the optional 361ci Super Express V8, rated at 303 horsepower, paired with Edsel's dual-power 3-speed automatic transmission. The car is equipped with power steering and power brakes, making it easy and comfortable to drive. The factory air conditioning is present but currently non-operational. This Ranger has been cared for as both a driver and show car, with excellent presentation at local events. It comes with a car cover, original owner's manual, and the original window sticker, enhancing its collectability and provenance. The 1959 Edsel Ranger remains a rare piece of automotive history, representing Ford's bold experiment in design and marketing. With its original dealer history, attractive factory color combination, and strong running V8, this example is ready to be enjoyed as both a showpiece and weekend cruiser. 1949 Mercury Series Coupe. Price $27,600. Location, Washington. Channeling the same cool that James Dean immortalized on screen, this 1949 Mercury 9cm Coupe is a rolling symbol of post-war American design. With its unmistakable fastback silhouette and wide chrome grille, the car captures the early spirit of custom car culture, and this example presents in mostly original condition with the same iconic black paint seen in Rebel Without a Cause. Finished in factory-style black with subtle chrome trim and fender skirts, the Mercury's body shows honest wear with scuffs, touched-up areas, and light cracking throughout the paint. Chrome bumpers and trim are presentable but exhibit some pitting and patina. The signature wraparound front bumper and finely spaced grille remain impressive. 15-inch steel wheels wear full-wheel covers and wide white-wall tires for a classic look. Inside, the cabin has been smartly redone in oxblood red tweed and patterned vinyl, contrasted with gray elements for a sharp, period-correct presentation. The split front bench and matching rear bench are both in excellent condition, offering generous space and comfort. The gray-painted dash houses original-style gauges, clock, and a push-button AM radio. Low-pile burgundy carpet and a gray headliner round out the clean and cohesive interior. Under the hood sits a 255ci flathead V8 with a 2-barrel carburetor, producing 110 horsepower. Power is sent through a 3-speed manual transmission with column shifter to the rear wheels, backed by 3.91 gearing. Braking is handled by drum brakes at all 4 corners. The engine bay presents its driver quality and shows signs of age, but remains largely original. The undercarriage shows typical surface rust, oil residue, and some corrosion on the muffler and metal components. Grease and fluid accumulation are evident on the pan and rear differential. Exhaust flows through Smithy-style mufflers to dual chrome tips. The suspension setup features front coils and rear leaf springs. After a long period in storage, the engine started with assistance but would not continue running on stale fuel. It will require mechanical sorting to become roadworthy again. Whether you're a fan of James Dean, post-war styling, or Mercury's early custom legacy, this 1949 9cm Coupe offers a rare opportunity to own a culturally significant icon. With its unmistakable profile and charming originality, this Mercury is the kind of car that still draws admiration, just like it did 75 years ago. 1953 Ford Crown Victoria. Price, $27,500. Location, Toms River, New Jersey. This 1953 Ford Crown Victoria has been transformed into a striking lead sled custom, blending classic Ford styling with period-inspired custom touches and modern upgrades for comfort and drivability. Finished in an eye-catching purple exterior over a matching custom leather interior, this unique build showcases both craftsmanship and creativity. Exterior. The body remains rust-free and was carefully customized with a number of distinctive details. Highlights include 1956 Packard tail lights, custom quarter extensions, and a Continental kit, all accentuating the car's long, low profile. The etched glass all around adds a touch of artistry and individuality. Always garage kept, the paint and chrome remain in excellent condition, giving the Ford a show-ready appearance. Interior. Inside, the car is appointed with a full leather interior, including the headliner, combining luxury with custom flair. The dashboard has been updated with modern heat and air conditioning, plus an upgraded sound system to make cruising both stylish and comfortable. Every detail has been attended to, from the upholstery to the etched glass, making the cabin as striking as the exterior. Drivetrain and performance. Power comes from a strong-running 302 V8 engine, paired with a B&M automatic shifter for smooth operation. The build includes power steering and power disc brakes, ensuring that the car is as easy to drive as it is to admire. A deep, throaty exhaust note completes the hot rod character, giving it presence both on the road and at shows. Summary. With its rare color, custom bodywork, leather-trimmed interior, and modern mechanical updates, this 1953 Ford Crown Victoria lead sled is a true one-off. It's the kind of car you can drive anywhere, enjoy on the open road, and proudly display at cruise-ins and custom car gatherings. A blend of 1950s style and thoughtful upgrades, it's a head-turner from every angle. 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air 2-door sedan. Offered at $32,000. Location, Miami. This 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air 2-door sedan is a lightly customized example of the iconic Tri-5 series, finished in a classic white over medium blue metallic two-tone. Built with Pro Street styling cues, it features a fiberglass one-piece front clip, aggressive hood scoop, and a set of wide rear wheels mounted under mini tubs, hinting at its performance-minded upgrades. The body is dressed in a vintage white and blue two-tone paint scheme, separated by the signature chrome jet-inspired side trim. The fiberglass front end lifts off completely for full access to the engine bay, and hood pins and removable trunk pins give the car a track-ready appearance. Well-drag light 15-inch wheels provide a raked stance. Exterior imperfections include checking, flaking paint, cracked fiberglass, and surface rust on the roof and door corners, making it a driver-grade candidate for continued use or restoration. The cabin is fitted with blue and white vinyl bucket seats and ribbed white vinyl door panels. The rear seat has been deleted in favor of a lightweight interior tub to fit the large rear wheels, with a fuel cell and battery mounted in the trunk area. A 3-spoke blue steering wheel sits in front of a factory-style dash with a column-mounted touch and shift light, plus aftermarket gauges atop the dash to monitor vital systems. A Hurst shifter, AM/FM/cassette stereo, fire extinguisher, and plush carpet complete the interior. The headliner is loose in areas, and the door panels show mild discoloration consistent with use. Under the removable front end is a 350ci small block V8, said to be fitted with a Holley 4-barrel carburetor, Edelbrock intake manifold, polished headers, and chrome dress-up parts. Power is routed through a muslce M24-speed manual transmission to a 12-bolt rear axle. Suspension upgrades include a Mustang II-style independent front setup with coil springs, and a rear suspension using leaf springs, ladder bars, and a tubbed frame. Braking is handled by drums on all four corners. The underside is clean and solid with minimal surface rust. The dual exhaust system features Flowmaster mufflers and chrome tips. Chrome accents, including the differential cover and brake booster, add visual appeal to the chassis. A full tubular structure supports the rear wheel tubs and drivetrain upgrades. This Bel Air offers strong performance from the 350ci V8, responsive handling from the wide rear tires and upgraded suspension, and a visceral driving experience through the Hurst shifted 4-speed manual. Visibility is excellent thanks to the car's large greenhouse, and the overall experience combines raw power with nostalgic charm. All major functions, including lights, gauges, and signals, were operating at the time of testing, though the seller notes no guarantees at delivery. 1955 Ford Fairlane Crown Victoria. Price, $27,900. Location, Conway, South Carolina. Offered here is a 1955 Ford Fairlane Crown Victoria, beautifully restored and well preserved, showcasing the elegance and flair of mid-1950s Ford design. This example combines show-level presentation with road-ready dependability, making it equally at home on the concours field or weekend cruises. Exterior. Finished in an eye-catching turquoise color scheme, the Crown Victoria wears its distinctive stainless roof band proudly, a hallmark of this sought-after body style. Chrome and brightwork have been fully refinished and gleam like new, while the overall presentation reflects a restoration completed to a very high standard. Interior. The cabin is finished in matching turquoise upholstery, capturing the spirit of 1950s design. Materials and trim present cleanly, with restored details throughout. All instruments, controls, and features are reported as functional, offering both comfort and authenticity. Drivetrain and mechanical. Power comes from the rebuilt original 272 cubic inch V8, dressed with period-correct touches and detailed to show standards. It is paired with an automatic transmission, ensuring smooth operation. The engine bay is presented to a high level, while the undercarriage is equally impressive, featuring pinstripe detailing on the differential and frame. Condition. This Crown Victoria is fully functional and ready for use, whether entered in judged shows or enjoyed on the open road. The restoration has been carefully maintained, and the car runs and drives as well as it looks. Summary. The 1955 Ford Fairlane Crown Victoria represents one of the most iconic designs of the 1950s, and this restored example captures its glamour in full. With the rebuilt original V8, meticulous detailing, and turnkey readiness, it stands as a show-worthy yet drivable classic. Offered at $27,900, with shipping, financing, and potential trades available. 1948 Bentley Mark 6. Sold for $16,000. Location, Oklahoma. This right-hand drive 1948 Bentley Mark 6 saloon blends pre-war British craftsmanship with post-war mechanical refinement. Originally finished in dark blue, the car now wears a two-tone burgundy and silver repaint with yellow pinstriping, complemented by polished wheel covers and wide white wall tires. Having reportedly spent 40 years in storage, it was acquired by the seller in 2020 and has since undergone mechanical servicing to return it to running condition. Power comes from a 4.3-liter F-head inline-six paired with a 4-speed manual gearbox, sending power to the rear wheels. Twin SU carburetors, an open-element air cleaner, and overhead intake valves add to its mechanical charm, while recent work includes a rebuilt water pump, carburetor overhaul, replacement fuel pump, and a full coolant flush and oil service. Transmission and differential fluids were also changed in late 2021. The body retains original Bentley elegance with a sliding sunroof, driving lights, chrome bumpers with overriders, wing mirrors, and semaphores, though one traffic aider is broken, and signs of aging are visible including cracked paint, rust under the rockers and trunk area, and a missing antenna. The servo-assisted front drum brakes function, though the seller notes the car pulls right under braking. Inside, the cabin is upholstered in cognac leather with dark red carpets and rich burlwood trim across the dash and door caps. Rear passengers are treated to folding wooden trays, while the front features a classic Smith's instrument cluster and a 3-spoke steering wheel. Some wear is present, including a torn driver's seat bolster and carpet, a missing overhead light bezel, and non-functioning window regulators. The fuel gauge is also inoperative. The odometer shows 57,000 miles, with 500 added under current ownership, though total mileage is unknown. Despite cosmetic imperfections and age-related wear, this Bentley presents as a largely complete and highly original example of the Mark's first post-war model, offered at no reserve with a clean Arizona title. 1940 Ford Deluxe Coupe Street Rod. Price, $39,000. Location, Apple Valley, California. Offered here is a spectacular 1940 Ford Deluxe Coupe, built to the highest standards of the street rod world. With just 2,500 miles since completion, this coupe combines timeless pre-war styling with modern performance, comfort, and show-quality detail. A build of this caliber easily exceeded $200,000, making it an exceptional opportunity at the current asking price. Finished in a brilliant yellow paint, this Ford shows smooth, straight bodywork with shaved door handles, door poppers, and Boyd premium wheels that set off its street rod stance. Chrome and bright work shine flawlessly, while the overall fit and finish are dialed in. Every line of this coupe reflects both the elegance of 1940 Ford design and the artistry of its custom build. Inside, the cabin is equally impressive. The custom gray interior features power-adjustable seats, electric windows, and a back seat, a rare and practical touch in a coupe of this style. The dash and panels integrate billet accessories throughout, and modern comforts include ice-cold air conditioning and a premium sound setup. Attention to detail is evident everywhere, making the interior both stylish and comfortable for long-distance cruising. Power comes from a massive 502 cubic inch V8 paired to an automatic transmission, delivering effortless performance with modern reliability. Supporting systems include power steering, power disc brakes, and a fully chromed undercarriage, excluding the frame, that is as show-ready underneath as it is topside. With only 2,500 miles since completion, the drivetrain remains fresh and dialed in. The underbody of this Ford is a showpiece in itself, featuring fully chromed suspension components, polished accessories, and detailed lines throughout. Built for both looks and function, it demonstrates the no-expense-spared nature of the project. Summary. This 1940 Ford Deluxe Coupe represents the pinnacle of street rod craftsmanship, an award-caliber car that is equally at home on the show field or the open road. With modern conveniences like AC, power steering, and power windows, paired with the brute force of a 502 V8, it offers the best of both worlds. (1948) Willys Jeepster Convertible. Price, $19,000. Location, Minnesota. A charming blend of post-war ingenuity and modern performance, this 1948 Willys Jeepster captures a rare chapter in American automotive history. Designed to bridge the gap between rugged military Jeeps and comfortable family cars, the Jeepster was a bold experiment by Willys Overland, and though it didn't catch on in its day, it's now a desirable collectible. This example benefits from tasteful upgrades, including a V8 engine swap and unique interior touches, making it a weekend cruiser with attitude. Exterior. Finished in brick red metallic, the body sports classic Jeepster slab-sided styling accented by a polished metal grille insert and a chrome front bumper. The angular fenders and slab flanks, once the result of post-war tooling limitations, now stand out with bold vintage appeal. Black painted A-pillars and a black vinyl side stripe add visual contrast, while 14-inch American racing wheels provide a more modern stance. A rear-mounted spare, dual exhaust tips, and white canvas top with a plastic sunroof complete the look. While the upper paint presents nicely, there are signs of age and wear, bubbling, scratches, and some rust low on the rockers. Still, the Jeepster's distinctive profile remains unmistakable. Interior. Inside, things get even more interesting. The two-tone vinyl and cloth upholstery features an Aztec-style pattern in rich reds and neutrals, echoed across the front buckets, rear bench, and door panels. A 1970s Firebird steering wheel sits atop a tilt column, while a custom wood-paneled dashboard houses the AM/FM/CD stereo system. The original style center gauge cluster remains intact within its metal bezel, and a floor-mounted T-handle shifter adds to the custom theme. Black loop-style carpet lines the cabin, and the underside of the top is clean and presentable. It's a creative and functional interior that blends vintage charm with personal flair. Drivetrain. Gone is the underpowered inline-4 of the original Willys. In its place is a 283 Ci V8, fed by a 4-barrel carburetor and paired with a Powerglide 2-speed automatic transmission. The engine bay is clean, and the small-block Chevy V8 fits surprisingly well. Power is sent to a 10-bolt rear end, and braking is handled by drums at all 4 corners. Per the consignor, this Jeepster also features a new radiator, fuel pump, brake shoes, distributor, and a rebuilt carburetor, providing reliable performance with classic hot rod appeal. Undercarriage. The underbody is tidy and solid, showing very little surface rust and no significant corrosion. The dual exhaust system runs through glasspack mufflers and exits out back with a satisfying rumble. A new gas tank has been installed, along with new Heim joints and shock absorbers. The suspension is period appropriate with a transverse leaf spring up front and longitudinal leaf springs with traction bars at the rear. It's a driver's chassis, with plenty of life left for cruising in events. Driving impressions. On the road, this Jeepster feels like a whole different machine from its 1940s roots. The V8 sounds strong, and thanks to the car's light weight, approximately 2,500 pounds, it moves out with more urgency than you'd expect. While steering is a bit vague and the 2-speed auto limits high-speed cruising, the overall driving experience is spirited and fun. Braking is adequate for the setup, and the ride is comfortable enough for weekend joyrides or parades. Summary. This 1948 Willys Jeepster is a rare survivor from a fascinating transitional period in American car design, made all the more enjoyable with thoughtful mechanical upgrades. Whether you're drawn to its quirky design, rarity, or its hot rod heart, this Jeepster is ready to be enjoyed today with plenty of room for your own touches tomorrow. 1949 Studebaker Commander Regal Deluxe Convertible. Price $37,500. Location, Texas. One of just 1,702 Regal Deluxe convertibles produced for the 1949 model year, this top-of-the-line Studebaker Commander is a rare and elegant post-war offering. Built in South Bend, Indiana, and finished in velvet black with an ivory convertible top, this striking example represents the final year of the first post-war Commander generation. Studebaker's understated design, paired with upgraded trim and thoughtful features, makes this model especially appealing to collectors seeking something truly unique. The black paint remains glossy over smooth panels, and the distinctive chrome grille and bumper guards, upgraded for 1949, are in excellent condition. Signature deluxe trim includes stainless rocker moldings, front fender vents, and rear fender skirts. A factory-good ornament, unique quad-segment taillights, and period-correct hubcaps complete the look. The ivory canvas top has minor signs of age but presents well and includes a glass rear window. Inside, the cabin is finished in rich oxblood red vinyl with matching low-pile carpeting. The split front bench and narrower rear seat are both in excellent condition. The dash features a black upper section and a beautiful Art Deco-inspired gauge cluster set against a machine-turned metal panel. The ivory 3-spoke steering wheel with horn ring, working AM radio, and well-preserved trim elements all contribute to the car's upscale presentation. Power comes from a 226 CIL head inline 6, paired with a 3-speed Borg-Warner T86E manual transmission with functional overdrive. This drivetrain sends power to the rear wheels via 4.55 gears. The engine bay presents as largely original, including the olive green block and a rare intact automatic lubrication system. Braking is provided by drums at all four corners. Underneath, the car is clean and structurally solid, showing only light surface rust on untreated components. Suspension consists of a transverse front leaf spring and longitudinal leaf springs at the rear. The stock-style exhaust exits through a rear-mounted deflector, as original. On the road, the Studebaker delivers a quiet, composed ride and everything functions as it should. The overdrive engages smoothly, and the car maintains excellent road manners for its age. It's a testament to thoughtful care and likely low actual mileage. Uncommon, elegant, and beautifully preserved, this 1949 Studebaker Commander Regal Deluxe convertible is a rare opportunity to own a seldom-seen example of post-war American design. With supportive clubs and only a handful of these left in existence, this is a standout among collector-grade convertibles from the era. 1951 Chevrolet Custom Hardtop with Air Ride. Price, $45,500. Location, St. Michael, Minnesota. This striking 1951 Chevrolet Hardtop Custom is a one-of-a-kind build with air ride suspension and tasteful modifications throughout. Professionally rebuilt approximately 4 years ago, it has been driven just over 4,000 miles since. The body features a chopped roof, shaved door handles, a smooth fuel filler, now relocated to the trunk, and custom bumper and lighting treatments for a sleek, tail-dragger profile. Drivetrain. Powered by a rebuilt 350ci small block V8, bored .030 over, featuring a performance camshaft and Holley carburetor. Cooling is handled by a new aluminum radiator and GC cooling fan system. The engine runs strong and stays cool even in traffic. A 200R4 overdrive automatic transmission makes this a reliable cruiser on the highway. Suspension and air ride. Equipped with VR air management, the ride height is fully adjustable for both stance and comfort. The car rides on fresh 3-inch whitewall tires mounted last year, giving it a true vintage custom look. Exterior and trim. This Chevy wears a 1954 Chevrolet grille, 1952 Cadillac front bumper, with center section included but needing fitment and rechroming, and 1948 Cadillac taillights. A new rear bumper has been installed, and door poppers add convenience and modern flair. Interior. The interior is entirely new, featuring custom carpet, moon-eyes gauges, a 1962 Buick steering wheel, and a full Bluetooth stereo system with JL Audio 10-inch subwoofer and kicker speakers. The trunk has been custom finished and houses the relocated fuel tank and stereo components. Summary. This 1951 Chevy is a highly customized showstopper that blends classic style with modern amenities. It's ready to drive, show, or cruise. The seller is open to trades for other air ride-equipped customs or vintage taildraggers. 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 Sunliner. Price $27,000. Location, Florida. This striking 57 Fairlane 500 Sunliner captures the flair of Ford's golden era, finished in bold raven black and flame red with matching red and white vinyl interior. Beneath the hood is a 245 horsepower 312ci Thunderbird Special V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor, backed by a 3-speed manual transmission, a classic combination of power and engagement. Equipped with a power convertible top, power steering, rear fender skirts, Continental kit, and wide whitewall tires, this Sunliner was built to cruise in style. The bright chrome, color-matched top boot, and fin Thunderbird valve covers complete its period-correct presentation. A staple of 1950s Americana, this Sunliner blends beauty, performance, and nostalgia into one unforgettable ride. Ready for the boulevard or the show field, it's a drop-top dream from Ford's most stylish year. This 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 Sunliner is a bold and beautiful example of mid-century American styling, finished in raven black and flame red with a matching red and white vinyl interior. Powered by a 312 CI Thunderbird Special V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor and paired to a 3-speed manual transmission, it delivers both classic charm and responsive performance. Features include a power convertible top, power steering, rear fender skirts, Continental kit, and wide white wall tires, all accented by glimmering chrome. A true 1950s icon, this Sunliner offers open-air cruising with unmistakable presence. 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air Convertible. Price, $95,000. Location, Greensboro, North Carolina. Offered by Rumley Motors is a beautifully executed 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air Convertible, fully frame-off restored and modernized with Corvette suspension, fuel injection, and all the comforts of a contemporary cruiser. Finished in an eye-catching blue exterior with a matching power convertible top, this Bel Air is a true restomod that blends mid-century Chevrolet styling with modern reliability and drivability. Exterior. The body has been fully restored and refinished to show quality standards, with straight lines, excellent chrome, and bright stainless trim. It rides on 17-inch Colorado custom billet wheels, giving it a perfect blend of classic flair and modern stance. The power-operated convertible top functions smoothly, making this Chevy ideal for top-down cruising. Interior. Inside, the cabin is upgraded for both style and comfort. Features include power windows, tilt steering wheel, and vintage air climate control, providing modern convenience within a classic design. The upholstery, trim, and finishes have been carefully redone to complement the car's exterior presentation. Drivetrain and chassis. Under the hood lies a fuel-injected LT1 V8 paired with a 700R automatic transmission, delivering reliable performance and smooth shifts. The car has been upgraded with front and rear Corvette suspension, ensuring excellent handling and ride quality. Power steering, power brakes, and big front disc brakes provide confidence on the road. Undercarriage. The underside of the car is as impressive as the top, with the belly-painted body color and restored to a high standard, showcasing the quality of the frame-off build. Summary. This 1956 Chevrolet Bel Air Convertible is a stunning restomod that combines timeless Tri-5 style with modern performance and comfort. With its LT1 V8, Corvette suspension, power accessories, and flawless presentation, it's equally suited for weekend drives, car shows, or collection centerpiece status.